being here tonight. I have a very deep background with the PBA as a fan. And my brother Robbie was the first one who introduced me to the game of basketball. I was growing up in the green fields of LaSalle Green Hills. And then I got to watch a LaSalle Ateneo game. And my brother would say, Gary, this was in the 70s. Gary, watch this guy. Look, he's practicing. Count how many shots he misses. The guy did not miss any shot. It was Lim Eng Beng. And I remember even the Ateneo fans would go, woo, woo. And it was amazing because from that point on, I started falling in love with the game. I enjoyed it so much that my brother introduced me to a card game, that was invented by a Pinoy. And I started out, of course, with the teams like Crispa and Toyota. And by the way, in 1975, it was the Toyota Comets that won. And that's what made me go for their kalaban. I was a hardcore Crispa Redmanizer fan. The likes of Hataw and Box Adornado and Cesar and Gidaben and Fabiosa Ubalde. These were the people that inspired me so much. Not to enter the sport, really, but to push the way they did during their time. Soon after that, I fell in love with a team known as the San Miguel Beermen, with the likes of Hector Calma, Samboy Lim, and some Ives Dignadice, Alvin Teng, and it was just so amazing to see the growth that the Philippines had, especially in the passion of basketball. Kasi, hindi nyo lang alam, pero ako, when I would go to school, yung usapan namin was always about basketball. Even among the soccer players, basketball pa rin ang pinag-uusapan. Then, later on, I finally had the chance to meet this guy named Jojo Lastimosa from the Pure Foods hot dogs. And it was weird because it was after the incident that happened where Samboy fell and ended up with stitches on his head. So may common friend kami. Sabi niya, Gars, baka you wanna talk to Jojo kasi medyo affected by what people are saying. And so I spoke to him and parang medyo medyo hesitant pa ako because I was really such a Samboy Lim fan. But then, God has a way of working things, That today, Jojo is really one of my very best friends. We go mountain biking together, we can talk about basketball, about life, about God, about family. And then I got to meet, because of Pure Foods, I got to meet Alvin Patrimonio and Jerry Cotiniera and all the other guys. And then one day, Jolas calls me, bro, looks like I'm going to move from Pure Foods. And in my heart, I said, landline pa yun Hindi pa uso ang cellphone I said, Lord, please, anything, wag lang Alaska. Wag lang Alaska. Bro, I'm going to Alaska. Bakit Alaska? Oh, good, bro, I'll be behind you all the way. That's great, but because of that, I got to meet the likes of Johnny Aparientos and Bong Hawkins and Kenneth Durendes and Jeff Cariaso. Is my wife here? No, she has the whole list. I can keep on going. It has been really a life-moving experience for me to get to meet players because, friends, you just never know how much of an impact you really have on people that look up to you. Not because of your height, but just because of what you do and how you do it. And when your characters show on the court, it's just symbolic of the people that we meet out on the street. We meet different kinds of people and we can't judge them because everybody's going out there to win in the game of life. So when I came across the likes of Marlo Aquino and EJ File, and then I'd look at the Alaska team and I'm like, how are we gonna beat that?